This guy, he's suffering from success because it looks like he wants to move to Saudi Arabia. This guy's looking to move to Al Ittihad. Fabrizio Romano has already confirmed that Ederson is keen on a move to Saudi. And if I'm being honest, I don't blame him because he's already won everything that there is, right? He's completed football basically on a club level with Man City, right? He won multiple Premier Leagues, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Club World Cup. And if he goes to Saudi, they're going to offer him a big bag. I heard reports about 2 years, 60 million for Ederson. That's 30 million a season. I think that'd make him the highest paid goalkeeper in the world. And I know that there were reports linking him to Al Nassr a few weeks ago, but then that deal broke down. And now it looks like Al Ittihad are trying to get that deal done. And I mean, they've been moving crazy in the market. They just signed Moussa Diaby from Aston Villa, right? They're looking at bringing in Ederson, Mo Salah, Kevin De Bruyne they've been linked to. They already got Karim Benzema. They got N'Golo Kante there. And they probably got a few other players that I'm forgetting. Like, Fabinho is there as well. So Al Ittihad are cooking at the moment. They're literally trying to compete with Al Hilal and Al Nassr for the Saudi Pro League. And I got to rate that. They're spending a lot of money. And if I'm Ederson, I think I'd want to leave as well. Because as I said, he's done so much with Man City already. There's nothing left for him to prove. So why not go to Saudi and cash out? Get a big bag. Collect as much money as possible. He's suffering from success. There's literally nothing else for him to do. And the fact that he's keen on the move really threw me off because I wasn't too sure if he'd be viewing it the way that I am. So other details are saying that City want about, 50 or 60 M's to get this deal done. And I don't blame them because to me, Ederson is one of the best goalkeepers in the world, right? He's definitely top 5. He's very crucial to how Man City play. And losing him would be a big blow for them because you're just going to be losing one of the best keepers in the world. I mean, and by the way, that'd be a statement signing by Al Ittihad to be able to take one of the best players in Europe off one of the best teams in Europe. So yeah, they're going to want a lot of money for him. But I don't know if Al Ittihad are going to be willing to spend that kind of money. This is why you saw the Al Nassr deal break down. And if I was Man City, I think I'd have the same stance. Like, yo, I'm not going to sell you Ederson, the best goalkeeper in the world, arguably, that is really crucial to what we got going on, for pennies. Like, you're not going to get him for 25 million. I think about 40, 45 M's, or, anywhere from 40 to 50 million, I think would be a fair price for Ederson. And he only has 2 years left on his deal. So I don't necessarily know if Man City can overprice him like that because his contract is starting to run down. And if a player wants to move, you shouldn't be holding him hostage in terms of not letting him get the move, right? Obviously, you want a fair price, but it has to make sense, right? And I think what all these clubs see when a Saudi club comes in is all the money that they're throwing around, right? Like, you see some of the wages that these players in Saudi Arabia are making. It's ridiculous money. So all these teams, I think they're doing the right thing in terms of they're trying to fleece these Saudi clubs in overspending to buy their players. And I think Man City, as I said, even though his contract's running out, and I think, they do have to compromise here a bit because only 2 years left on his deal. If I'm them, I don't think I'd want Ederson to leave. But, you got to do what you got to do, right? Because City aren't usually a team that stands in the way of their players leaving, unless you're Bernardo Silva. Then they don't let you leave. But, they generally have a policy of, if you want to go, then go. Just it has to make sense for them. And again, City are arguably the best team in the world. They have the best manager in the world. They're coming off of winning the Premier League, 4 times? They just did a treble a season ago. Like, they're on top of the world. And Ederson is a big part of that. So, yeah, let's see if he does end up going to Saudi. And I honestly think that he will because he wants to move. So I think he's going to push for it, especially with the Al Nassr deal falling through. But yeah, man, Al Ittihad, they are moving crazy in this transfer market, people. But let me know what you guys think about Ederson possibly heading to Saudi Arabia.